The Penguin was supposed to be a mini-series, and by all accounts it is, and they want some awards. Now, of course, we saw what Disney did with Shogun. They put it as a mini-series, they're gonna sweep with all sorts of awards, and already have, and then they can announce a second season and pull one right over everybody. Enter The Penguin, where we might get a second season because it is being actively discussed. Did you end up watching The Penguin and falling in love with it like I did? Because certainly, right after the first episode, I think the series gets absolutely incredible and never slows down. The first episode, as I talked about it before, I thought was a little rushed, but I see what they did. By the time the first season or series was over, I was in love. I cannot wait to own this on 4K and rewatch it right again, back to back with the Batman like I did this series before it hit. Either way, though, a lot of people want to know, since the series was so good and there's so much love for it, and people are already talking about awards that the series should win, which I agree with. Give awards to Colin Farrell, for the love of God. Good God, it's not even that he's unrecognizable. It's like he's a completely different person with those prosthetics and a suit. Like, you would never think it's the same actor under there. So, there's a lot of fanfare. And recently, people over at EW caught up with Matt Reeves to ask him, what's the future hold in terms of what are you doing with this series and or other spin-offs? And he says they are currently working on a few other conceptual designs and ideas and seeing what the writers can come up with. But during the course of developing the season, they did discuss whether or not they could do a second one. And now that the season is over, that it could be a thing that does happen. But again, it's too early to comment, and they still got to figure out what's next. Now, of course, what's next is, of course, shooting the Batman Part 2, which, if you watch Penguin, sets up quite a few interesting pieces of story and possibly even spin-offs. So there's some stuff definitely in development. And I mean, Matt Reeves confirming that, yeah, we've discussed it. We discussed it during the development. We're thinking about it, so who knows what it's ultimately going to lead to. I think they got to figure out what Batman Part 2 is, and maybe after Batman Part 2, we get a Season 2 of Penguin. It's like, what, 3-4 years removed? Okay, great. Here's another bridge from Batman 2 to Part 3. Of course, the story's got to be different. You can't take everything away from him again and have it be built up. I think he's going in a different direction. Again, there's the political angle they can take, which very interestingly mirrors Kingpin in Daredevil. But whatever the case is, if they announce a second season, I am there day one, no question about it. Well, everybody, thank you for watching that video. And as always, you can like, subscribe, share, do whatever you will. Check out the recommended video that's popped up somewhere on the screen. And also, if you would like additional content, including more discussions and more unfiltered content, check out what we offer to the members section, which has new videos going up all the time.